Yes. And the question is, how do you get into your heart? How do you get into your deeper self? How do you find out who you really are? And that is something what I cannot do for you. That's not something what somebody else can do for you. It's only you who can do that. And the great thing is when you start to do it slowly, making small steps, you will experience more about life. And the first step is to step out. The first step is to realize that your living is just not complete when you don't use your heart fully. um, and you may fall, so that you can step up. You may make mistakes, and in the beginning I was often also scared or afraid about what will happen when I would say this or do that. How will people react? I was just afraid about myself. Who am I, and what will become? I didn't know. I was unsure about my own thoughts, and I was always doubting if it was my own words what I was speaking, or was it the words of somebody else what I was just copying. And I didn't know who I was, and I didn't know how to be myself. And I could be anybody, but I couldn't be myself. And so, how do you start with finding out who you really are? And maybe the first step can be that you start to realize that you're not yourself on the moment, and that's a hard thing to maybe for you to say. And it's also not meant that you're start to doubt about yourself and getting more into problems. No, it's meant that you're just aware that there's much more to explore in life, and that your life will be better than how it is today. Anything will be better, everything will be better. And you can be successful and having everything, but you can be empty inside because you're not the person and how you should be. And I believe that it's so good to know that there's so much more than just living, than just being somebody and doing things, because there's a reason for everything. Now, the biggest reason for me, for my life, is to do what's good for myself and what's good for my people, for the people around me, for my neighbor, for my wife, for my daughter, for my family, for my colleagues. And since I'm starting to do that from my heart, not just like saying from my head, I want to do good, no, but with my heart, everything changes. Everything changes. And I will share you about those things in the future. And everything changes because everything is getting better. It's getting better to me, and it's getting better for them. And and I didn't know how much impact that can have on my life. And make small steps is first just to uh, uh, start to think positive. Try to see the good things in life. Try to enjoy the good things in life. Not only like saying, "Oh, it's good. I like that it's raining," or "It's good. It's cold. I like it." No, it's I can accept the things how they are. When it's raining, I don't feel good, always. Sometimes I like it, I have to admit, but I bike a lot, and it's not always nice when it's cold and rainy. But I believe that through this I can have a good time. My focus can be on that bad weather, or the dark day, or the difficulties, but my focus can also be on the good things that I'm able to buy, to get to, that I have a job, that I have a family, that I have a house, that I have um, thoughts, that I have a body, that I have a mind, that I have a heart, and that I have relationships, and all those things, and are just like normal to me, but it's not. It's not. Maybe you're listening, and don't have everything what I'm just was telling you, and let's talk about it.